I remember when I caught wind of it, I was like, oh my God, it's Stephen King and Francis Lawrence. I was like, oh my God, this is like a dream come true. Of course, I want to be a part of it. And so the day of auditioning happens, and I ended up just doing it, the audition tape back in my apartment. And then I find out a few days later after sending the tape, I get cast. And yeah, it was pretty exciting casting process. I remember when I was like introduced to like Stephen King films growing up, I was heavily into it. my auntie like put on like Misery, It, Stand By Me, and I'm just naming a few here. And I remember since then, like I was like cult classics, just watch them every like Saturday night, you know, and just having those moments. I remember like having that creative freedom in the beginning to discover Collie Parker, and yeah, I was excited to see Collie Parker's arc and his journey throughout the whole walk. All of these boys have a chip on their shoulder and they're like, yeah, I can do it. So every year these boys are selected from their own volition, and they go into this walk and they have to walk and outlast each other. And yeah, it's a very messed up contest. I feel like in the beginning, Collie Parker was like not like an outsider, like seeing everything from a bird's eye view before kind of like choosing like the people he wants to like hang out with. He can vet those people, and I felt like those bonds just came naturally as the characters and also the actors. We all spend a lot of time together, so it was good for us actors. And throughout that journey, Collie Parker established friendship, and he was able to trust. Working with David was awesome, especially in moments that we had. I felt there was a lot of special moments that Collie Parker and McVries had, and props to David. Like I felt very connected with him. I looked up to him. He was a good role model. I loved working with Ben. It was really hard not to laugh because Collie Parker had to be serious, but there was times where like he would actually make me laugh. I was like, oh my God, this guy. He strikes me like that this character is perfectly cast. That this is Hank Olsen, and just even like getting to know Ben as a person, he was really awesome. He's a really quiet, gentle soul, but he was also very creative, and he's strong in his decision making, and I'm very like proud to have met him. I just loved working with Francis because like he gave us that space to have that creative inspiration for our characters, like when to like add some improv to a line and to choose our own wardrobe. You don't really get that too much as an actor, to get your own props, like, oh yeah, this is what my character would have, and this is what my character would wear, and this is how he would wear it. And I remember getting that creativity, walking into that big warehouse, looking at the props tables and looking at everything about Collie. There's a journal he has like these, I chose Twizzlers. I didn't actually ended up eating them, so they all kind of just like got wet and melted together throughout the heat. But I remember getting that, and also getting props that were special, that were special for Collie, like his bear necklace, his bear claw. I thought that was really, really awesome that I got to chose that for that character. I was like able to like mold him. I got ugly feet, but now I got even uglier feet now. You know what I mean? Like I remember like listening to Garrett, and like he did the math, and it got me interested. Like, how many steps did I do? And like listening to him, I was like, oh shit, that means I must have did a little bit more steps because he's taller than me. Then that means Ben would have made the most steps. I just ended up doing my own math. I did maybe up to 350 kilometers, so that's 200 and I want to say 70 to 90 miles. Yeah, so 20,000 steps a day times 33 days. not just us, but also the film crew, the guys walking with the boom all the time, just like keeping off of the camera, trying to maintain up with the buggy, and also like catching all of our dialogue. It's crazy. Working in Winnipeg was chill. It was pretty cool. What surprised me though was the filming locations, the set design. Everything was so well thought out. Like it didn't feel like we were filming in Manitoba. It felt like we were filming in the universe of The Long Walk. It felt like it was the United States, parts of Maine. They chose it wisely, and it was amazing of how they were able to do all of that, and we were a part of it, making the art. The correct timing of day, the correct lighting, everything was so. I mean, I loved it. I loved being a part of that.